Mumford was released in 1999. This is written and directed by Lawrence Kasdan, and it stars Lauren Dean as Mumford. We also have a cast including Martin Short, Zooey Deschanel, Jason Ritter, and Elisabeth Moss, and Ted Danson. It's because of Ted Danson that I decided to watch this. He's not in it as much as I would have liked, but what we get is not too bad. That being said, I didn't love this. I found it to be really boring, to be honest. It's definitely more character driven than narrative driven, and I'm first and foremost a narrative fan. That's not to say I can't enjoy a film with a weaker narrative and solid characters, but I didn't really like any of the characters at all. I wouldn't say I disliked any of them. I just didn't necessarily care. And the narrative seemed like it could really appeal to me, the execution not so much. Mumford is a psychologist and he moves to the town of Mumford. And suddenly he has a lot of patients, and the film is basically a just shy of 2 hour therapy session where we basically have a lot of talking. And I love films about psychologists when they're done right, but I found this to be very tedious. It's basically all about the character of Mumford and the characters of the patients with whom he speaks. And that means that it's very character driven, and the characters for me were very dull, so it didn't really have anything to offer. We do have a little mystery surrounding the character of Mumford, but because I didn't really care for the character, I didn't really think it was very interesting. I definitely needed a stronger narrative structure. If you're character driven and you like the characters in this, you might find it interesting. But if, like me, you prefer a strong narrative, then you might not like it very much. It's supposed to be a dark comedy. I love dark comedy. I didn't think it was very funny. I just didn't find anything in this that appealed to me, aside from Ted Danson. Ted Danson did appeal to me. But other than that, Mumford had a lot of potential. It sounded like a film that I would really enjoy. Unfortunately, it didn't work for me. I can see there being an audience for it. If you like the characters and you're character driven, I think it will work well for you. But unfortunately, I'm mostly narrative driven, and I didn't find the characters interesting, and I didn't think it was very funny. So Mumford is not one that I enjoyed.